Alright, so now we're going to do the skull and terminal guide. We're going to play with the Scarab Gun skull as well as probably the one that lets me fly around so I can just cover ground quickly, just get to the skull location. Um, Actually, no. We'll have to do the Sputnik one so I can demonstrate how to do it without the other ones. I'm pretty sure you need Sputnik to get it. I'm not going to do the Scarab Gun guide. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We're already doing one. I'll make it all one big collaboration. Fuck it. Alright, we're going back to the same mission we just did. And we're going to do the skull and terminal guide as well as the soccer ball and Scarab Gun guide. The soccer ball and the Scarab Gun can be done on normal, so we'll just do that. And hopefully it won't be too problematic. Alright, let me get back to it. Hopefully we can do it in one take. But we're going back to Metropolis. Skulls. We have to be on Legendary for the skull to spawn, unfortunately. So I think this is one of those skulls that requires another skull in order for you to do it. Sputnik is the one I'm going to put on. It allows me to have like less mass, so I can be displaced a little bit easier, so I can get to higher jumps quicker and easier. But we're going to do Scarab Gun as well as the Acrophobia, so we can fly around and get around quickly. And I actually may be able to change my spawn location here. Let's see. No. I was thinking that there was like a checkpoint that I can just divert to, that way I didn't have to do the entire playthrough. But yeah, there's not. Okay. Moving on. We're not worried about score or anything, so we're just going to do the skulls to make it easier to get to the other skull. We're going to skip the cutscene because we just did this. So if you guys want the cutscene, you guys want to see what this is all about, you're going to have to watch the previous video, and you know, you'll get the full experience of the mission. But we're just doing skulls and terminals, and otherwise we're going to go for the Easter eggs as well. Honestly, I think it may be quicker to go on foot for this portion. Actually, what am I thinking? It's not. It's not going to be quicker. You know, I'm curious actually. Now that I'm using this skull, I wonder if it'll make the Scorpion Scarab Gun as well. No. That sucks. Actually, where did the Marines go? Fuck it. Oh, I see them. They're up ahead. They walked? It's kind of crazy. There's another skull that makes explosions accelerate quicker, so you get like more of a violent explosion. I would normally send the ghost flying off the bridge here, left and right. I don't have to spend as much time shooting at them. If they die quicker, if they just go flying off the bridge. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, no, never mind. They just go flying on their own. That one's dead. Yeah, he just died. Now, yeah, we are going to be doing this twice, but we're going to do the Scarab Gun on normal. It's just easier to beat the Banshee we need. I should say. welcome back. He doesn't want to get in. We'll leave him. I feel like the Halo 2 Scorpion was the best version of the vehicle. I think they kind of fucked it up in Halo 3, making the coax gun not existent. And Halo 1, the accuracy on it's dog shit. I think Halo 2 is the best take that they had for this. Well, I guess it's the same in Halo Wars. So Halo Wars is basically the same. It's not the same type of game, so it doesn't really matter as much. He got fucked up. Yikes.
That's quite a welcome party.
My shots are really good, and then I miss a few times, and it looks like I can't shoot for shit. Like that one. Missed the hell out of that elite. I feel like some of the call it particle effects aren't being shown properly. Like those explosions weren't really showing up on screen. There we go. Now I'm seeing the explosions. I can't tell if I was missing my shots or not because of that. It's fucking me up. All right, that was close. Are destroyed. Alright, at this point, pretty smooth sailing to the skull. It's going to be easier than the last playthrough. Let's see. I had the Scarab Gun skull on, so make it easier for us. We're going to do another playthrough right after this, just to do the tutorial on the soccer ball and the Scarab Gun Easter eggs.
Up.
Alright then, that's yours.
Once again, for those of you guys that didn't watch the first video, like the main campaign mission playthrough, this is another like hidden gem in the game. Voice actress for this Marine coming up is the same actress from That 70s Show that plays Donna. So if you're familiar with the show, and if you like Donna, the redhead, this is gonna be Donna here.
It's tight quarters on the other side, sir. Use this.
Yeah, little Easter egg there. Not that it's like a surprise, but you know, Kinda cool. Nice to think about. Without this Scarab Gun Easter egg, not Easter egg, but skull, this would be a nightmare for me. I mean, it was manageable in the playthrough, but I also didn't die in the playthrough, so probably better off without it, actually. Man, that was a far checkpoint. Thanks. Alright, well, we won't take that shotgun this time. Probably just lay down fire with that SMG. Once we show the skull location and then we go to the terminal in the mission, then come back to do the
It's tight quarters on the other side,
Easter
sir.
egg.
Use this.
Oh, I didn't make the jump. Oh well. Complete game changer. So this is like 100% legit. I'm not cheating. Oh, he's invisible. I'm like, where am I getting shot from? There's a fucking invisible elite there, tucked away in the corner. That sucker wasn't there before. I got shot by a sniper. This is painful. I did better on the playthrough without any skulls than I am right now with all the cheap skulls. Scarab gun shit. Crazy. Yeah, I'm getting sniped. I can't see where I'm getting shot from.
The big red button back.
Sending cars and bodies flying everywhere. Jesus. Alright, it should be relatively clear now. Now it's clear. Alright. Skull location is coming up, so we're just gonna preemptively clear out the area. That way I don't have to deal with anything trying to kill me. A lot of snipers in this spot, so once we kill all these snipers, I'll show the skull location. Everything in that general direction, and there's still stuff alive. Damn, that's crazy.
You need my ass. That's the best you can do.
Alright. I will need to clear out the area. These snipers are going to make it a living hell for me. There's going to be more coming up back this way, I believe. Memory serves me right, there's going to be snipers that come up behind me. I didn't kill the warthog, did I? I got killed by my fucking rocket launcher guy. He turned to the left and shot me. Bro, I'm over here worried about snipers. I gotta worry about my own friends. Thank you, guys.
Come on.
I wonder what this looks like in the anniversary or the original graphics. Oh, it looks better. Teammate I just blew up. Whoops. I saw that. paranoid about these sniper jackals spawning behind me and fucking shitting on me. Yeah, I should have actually just kept on moving. Bitch. It's supposed to be the easiest fucking guide ever. I'm using the cheapest skull cheats ever, and I'm still dying like a bunch of times. This is crazy.
Move up, amigos!
I think this is my first time playing Halo. Keep on spawning, and I don't know how many there are that spawn, but they're kind of annoying. These snipers are a pain in the dick. Just gonna go a different route. Maybe changing things up here might do us some good. Like, the issue is that I actually have to clear out this area of these snipers because it will be shooting at me later if I don't. Yeah, this fucking part of the mission, dude, I swear. Like, I had the cheesiest skulls on and I'm having a hard time with this. Unbelievable. Alright guys, ultimately I'm trying to clear out this area just so I can get to the skull without using the other skull to get there. I'm trying to do it like the legitimate way. There is a way to do it legitimately. Whatever sort of thing. Pain in the ass then though. I got through this section a lot easier without these skulls on. Jesus Christ, these snipers are pissing me off. Fuck. How many times do I have to fucking kill these guys? They keep on spawning. That's my issue. Like, they spawn in that little corner over there. I'm just blasting them to fucking hell. And they keep coming up the stairs and shitting on my face. They're pooping right on my nose. Watch that Marine kill himself. That's cool. They're running from the left side here. Very aggravating because they shouldn't even be there. They'll all be dead. Tell you what, I need to get a new checkpoint.
Could use you on the gun, Chief.
We're gonna push up ahead, or attempt to, and then we'll come back and clear out the area. Shot at by a sniper. Yep. Point. Clear out the area. You're still alive? Not anymore. maybe I can get past all this without getting shot. I don't know where those snipers, jackals could be right now. Let's see. But I don't know if I've been calling them scavs or not. I've been playing Tarkov for a bit, so sniper scavs is basically synonymous with sniper jackals. But these jackals are way worse. These guys don't miss. I want to make sure it's clear before I start doing that little skull jump thing that I'm trying to show you guys. Man, what a pain in the ass. They don't exist. I'm gonna be a little upset because they were definitely here. They were definitely shooting at me. Unless they despawn. They may have just despawned because they would be up on these elevated platforms if they were anywhere. Alright. Anyway, the skull is up here on top of that building. The way you get up there is, I believe you need the Sputnik skull activated, and you just do like a grenade jump, and you get to a certain point where you're able to walk up this archway. So you would basically do a grenade jump. Try to do it better than me, but you're aiming for that little notch right there where I'm shooting. It's kind of clipping through, but that's where you're able to walk on without it sliding down. You gotta make sure I can this grenade properly. Alright, so now that I'm on the arch, just basically walk the rest of the way up. Be careful because I'm pretty sure you can clip through some of this. You may need to go on the original graphics to get a better idea of the geometry. I think the geometry is different. Oh, actually, it's a good thing that I stayed on that center one because there's not... those other two aren't real. Not on the anniversary. That's crazy. I would be so pissed if I walked off there. Alright, anyway, you get up on this little sky bridge thing here, and then you walk the edge, or the ledge, all the way around, and the skull will be right here. You pick it up, it'll be the catch skull. Alright, so we're gonna push on, get to the part where the terminal is. I might die here. This is a far drop. Nope, never mind, we didn't die. I was worried that there was like a skybox that I would fall to my death if I fell too far. It's all gravy. We did it. Anyway, that's the skull. It was painful to get there, but we got it. I'll be surprised if this tutorial for the skull and the fucking terminal go longer than the actual mission playthrough. I just played the mission on Legendary and did it in a relatively seamless amount of time. Kind of getting close to that time limit now, so I can demonstrate everything without too many issues. You know what? We may even actually do the soccer ball Easter egg now, because I have the skull that you need for it. It's the Sputnik skull. We'll just do that now in a moment. I'll just clear out the area up ahead, and we'll get to it. And he actually had a shot on me. He hit me though. Alright, so from this point, this destroyed building here is what you're trying to get up to. You're trying to get in that little nook there, then there's like some parkour stuff you have to do to get around. But yeah, you need the Sputnik skull to do this grenade jump properly. Without the grenade jump, you can do the Banshee method, which requires you to do effectively the same pathing that you have to do for the Scarab Gun Easter egg. If you're doing one, you might as well do the other. Grenade jump up to this destroyed building. You want to get all the way through all this stuff. You want to jump up on this little girder, or whatever you want to call it. And jump up to the next one. Over here, on top of the building. There you go, you're on top of the building. Then you just get these palm trees, that's what I use as a reference. You just go over to this side, another destroyed building here. The soccer ball will be right here. You just interact with it a little bit, and you should get an Easter egg achievement unlocked for soccer ball in the Metropolis. That's how you do that. You can do that with the Sputnik skull activated. Without it, you can do the Banshee method, which if you're doing that, you might as well just go for the Scarab Gun, full stop. I believe if I jump down, I'll die, so let me get a checkpoint here. Nope, there's no skybox. Yeah, that's the soccer ball in Metropolis. Hidden Easter egg here. Actually, I'm pretty sure doing that fucked up the mission for me. I don't know if I'll be able to get into the next area. We actually might be fine. Yeah. Oh no, if that door's not open, we're gonna have to do this checkpoint again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure going up in that little area with that destroyed building kind of screws up the script for the campaign. And this door doesn't open until you clear out all the Wraith and reinforcements that come. And the terminal's right on the other side of that wall, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to restart. But yeah, once again, the soccer ball is actually in that area up there, but you have to go through that building and walk around to get to it. But you should be able to get an achievement by doing that, and that's just one of two ways that you can get to that. There's another way that I'll show after I finish the terminal here.
There are a number of Marines trapped in that building, Chief. Concentrate on the Wraiths. They're the biggest threat.
I don't know. If I didn't kill those snipers, they were a big threat to me. Wraith are easy. You just dodge them. Snipers are pretty direct. Also, I just noticed something. Has to be mentioned. There was a third Scarab there, or not Scarab, third Wraith that was there, that was not present in my original playthrough. Basically, it's a race against time. If you can get to that intersection there before the Wraith can generate or spawn, it won't appear. That way, you'll only have to deal with two. I guess I just scared off that Phantom. I destroyed the turrets on it, so it retreated without dropping off the Ghost. That's that. And there is a way to save that Scarab, or that Scorpion from the Scarab.
There's a Marine command post in that building. We'll need to help them deal with that Scarab.
It's like meaningless little Easter egg things, not anything that really is impactful or gives you an achievement or anything.
Sir, Corporal Perez.
Corporal Perez.
CP's this way.
Alright, so the Scarab, I'm sorry, I'm misspeaking here. Terminal is right behind this group of Marines here as you enter the building. Immediately as you enter the building, so be right off to the left. We're going to do the terminal, and we're going to cut the mission, come back to it to do the Scarab Gun, and that'll be the end of the video, guys. Stick around if you guys want that.
Vadamy's most recent and damaging blow to the UNSC was the fall of Reach. Oni has still not been able to fully determine how Vadamy located the planet, and once again, he caught us completely by surprise when his forces arrived in orbit and on the ground. Vadamy is responsible for over 1 billion total casualties and the loss of at least 7 human planets. His forces have defeated all UNSC counterattacks at the cost of 123 fleet vessels and over 23,000 personnel. And now with Reach lost, Oni and UNSC strategic AI report a 0% confidence that the Navy can stop Vadamy through traditional means. In the opinion of this investigator, Vadamy is the most dangerous Covenant military asset on the field. It's common knowledge that the Covenant have a significant technological advantage over the UNSC, but are sometimes inflexible in their tactics. This is not the case for Vadamy. We cannot predict what he'll do next, but given time, we fear he will dismantle all remaining UNSC strongholds. This agent's recommendation: immediate termination. If humanity wants to survive this war, we cannot do it with Vadamy on the field.
Alright, that's the terminal. I've said my piece on this before. I like the animations for the Halo 2 Anniversary terminals. I think they're kind of neat. But I despise the fact that they try to retcon the Halo 5 characters into the lore. They try to make it seem like they were always part of the game. Like, if you're a Halo 2 fan or something, like, you play this game, you play the Anniversary, and you think, like, oh, like, these terminals are telling a story that's important. It's really not. Halo 5 was a joke. Everything that 343's touched since they made the Anniversary, like, the Anniversary's fine, but it's like all the other shit that they're trying to push into it, I'm not a fan of. That's where I stand. That's my take. You guys can let me know how you feel, but not a fan of the fact that they're trying to retroactively introduce like Spartan Lock and all the other fucking bullshit with the Spartan Ops and all that crap. I'm not a fan. Don't like it at all. You can mess with the game, but don't mess with the story. Like, the story is like what made Halo like awesome, and then they're trying to just fuck it up. You know, that's why Halo Infinite was not a good success, and that's why Halo 5 wasn't as well. So yeah, just stay out of it with that shit. But that's gonna be the Skull, Soccer Ball, and Terminal guide. I will be doing a quick Scarab Gun guide. You guys just need to give me a moment. We'll do we gotta do it on normal, that's right. We're gonna just turn these ones off. We have to basically do the mission up to a certain point, and it's gonna require us to keep a Banshee alive. We're gonna do the cutscene briefly. I'm gonna step away while the cutscene's going on. I got a dog outside that's just, I can hear him doing something he's not supposed to, so I have to go break it up. I'll be right back, guys. Hopefully I'm back in time. Alright, BRB.
It blew right through us. 50 cal, rockets, didn't do a thing.
Where's the rest of your platoon?
Wasted, Sarge.
And we will be too, sir, if we don't get the hell out of here.
You hit Marine?
No, sir.
Then listen up! The chief is gonna jump in this tank, roll across the bridge, and blow up any inhuman son of a bitch dumb enough to get between him and the prophet of regret. Pull yourself together, because you're going with it.
What about that Scarab?
We've all run the simulations. They're tough, but they ain't invincible. Stay with the Master Chief. He'll know what to do.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Thanks for the tank. He never gets me anything.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
Alright, guys. We're back. Sorry about that. Alright, you might have to kill the Marines for this Easter egg to work, but I usually just ditch them. You're normally progressing through the mission, but when you get to the finale, where you gotta fight the Wraith and the Banshees at the end, you gotta spare one, and guide it in. Like, you can't kill it. So, you will have to kill the Marines that follow up, though, unfortunately, because they will attempt to kill the Banshee, and not something I normally want to do, but if you want to do this Easter egg, that's something you have to do, unfortunately. We are playing on normal, so everything's a little bit easier to kill. I mean, if you're able to do the Scarab Gun Easter egg on Legendary, you're a true psychopath, and you have my respect, but I don't have the skill set for that anymore. I'm not a true gamer like I used to be. I'm doing it the easier way and playing on normal. Alright, so far so good. problematic. I gotta get ahead of them before they catch up, because they will. I'm just gonna kill them actually. They're gonna kill the Wraith, or I'm sorry, the Banshee if I don't. So I'm gonna take them out now. Just for this Easter egg. Otherwise I don't condone killing friendlies. I'm not a fan of that kind of shit. I think that's real psychopath behavior, but unfortunately, it's like one of the only ways you can get this. For those of you guys on YouTube, I'm also streaming live, so I'm going to be responding to comments. It's kind of like weird. You guys won't be able to see the comments. I have those, the chat box turned off. The overlay. What's up, Isaiah? Team No Sleep? No, I just woke up early. I figured I'd start my stream off early if I'm going to be up. So at this point in the mission, when you get to the finale, or this section, you want to keep one Banshee alive so you can lead it into the tunnel.
That's quite a welcome party.
I've selected him as the victim. Shoot at me all that he wants. He's not gonna kill me, so I'm not gonna worry about him. Actually, more now, so I can kill. I don't want to risk killing both, so I'll wait a second. Yeah, checkpoint, nice. If I fuck this up, I can just revert back to the checkpoint. Go in on foot. Easier to guide him in. He just blew himself up. We're gonna revert. Oh, no, I got a friendly shooting rockets at him. Where's he at? I thought I killed all my friendlies with the rockets. Like, I see another friendly all the way out there. Yeah, we gotta clear these guys out because they will sabotage the attempt to get the Scarab Gun. Or if that's a good shot, let's see. Nope, she dodged it. Now we're just gonna pass this Banshee into the tunnel. We have to guide him the entire way up to a certain point. Kind of halves, but it needs to be done. Yeah, that's the thing. Now it's going after my Marine that's over there, so I should have done it from the beginning. Now I'm like retroactively trying to do the work that I should have done from the beginning. Hell. Alright. Probably gonna need more ammo than initially thought, but push on. Yeah, the Banshee's damaged now. That fucking Marine really shit the bed on that. I think I need it more intact. I think it's gonna take a lot of damage, so I need to keep this thing as pristine as I can. Kill that Marine. And just snipe the other one. Just be done with it. Alright. Now, let's see if we can do this. Man, this is so painful. I'm trying to do these guides in a timely manner. It's like, I did better playing the mission on Legendary, like, without any guides. Forever. We want him to follow us in. They end up killing me. This Banshee's cooking me. It's all about like just managing the Banshee at this point. Yeah, that Warthog, that group of Marines is gonna sabotage this thing, so I need to make sure that they die. I'm just trying to finesse this Banshee to a position that we can get alive and get into this tunnel. Once he's over here, you don't have to worry about him going all the way to the beginning, but you definitely want to keep him close and keep him out of harm's way as much as you can. It's a pain in the ass otherwise. Kind of like really keep the tabs on that Banshee. He'll know where you're at. He's going to see you the entire way. He's going to be ahead of me. You don't want to be throwing grenades and stuff so you can avoid it. Like, it's easier to play it on normal. If you're able to do this fucking challenge on Legendary, you have my respect, 100%. Not an easy feat. In fact, I may have lost the Banshee. Alright, I gotta go back and look for him. I may have to revert checkpoint. He may have turned around on me. Well, I feel like I hear him. Fine, if I died, actually prefer it. Yeah, I fucked this up. We're gonna have to go back. He shot my Banshee. He blew it up. I'm missing my shots on this fucking Marine. Such pain in the ass. I've done this guide before, or I've done this Easter egg just recently, and it wasn't as painful as it is right now. I don't know what's going on. Kind of bad roll. Luck. Maybe I'll just stay in the Scorpion. No, I'm gonna have to ditch the Scorpion because I think he stops shooting at me and turns around once he causes a certain amount of damage to me. I need to keep him close. This sucks. This is adding so much fluff time to this fucking guide. Should have actually just said fucking just did the skull and the terminal. It's for a separate video. You guys get it all, I guess. Alright, Banshee, do you fucking miss? Doesn't miss. You don't want him retreating fully. Like I said, he does a certain amount of damage to you and then he retreats. You just keep him coming in, chasing you for that damage. I think my issue is that I'm breaking line of sight from him to take cover. I'm about to lose my cool with this. Honestly, I'm getting pissed. Really annoyed with this. Somehow the rocket hit me, not the Banshee. He locked onto the Banshee and moved around and almost killed me. You don't remember this being such a pain in the ass last time I did this. I did it like in maybe 1 or 2 attempts. Unreal. That was a good shot. May have killed the wrong Banshees. Get back here. Try to keep them invested. I'm trying to do this without fucking it up any further, but might die in the process of doing this. Do not want to board him. If you board him, you'll get launched out of this tunnel. He's technically not supposed to be down here, but he's only following you because of the fact that like I'm leading him through. But if you enter the vehicle, there's like a skybox that a player cannot be in, and it'll launch you out of here. Trying to keep him incentivized to stay. Make sure I keep eyes on him because, like, I don't know how he despawned last time, but very unfortunate for the Easter egg. You will not get a checkpoint here so long as the Banshee's around. So yeah, you wanna make sure that you're not like too screwed up with your progress here. I believe he can splatter you, so just try to stay clear of him. Guide him through this area. He gets stuck on everything, so you just kind of gotta follow you in weird ways. Yeah, he's stuck there for now, it's fine. Around here. He's like really wedged. He's stuck. Always something. Always fucking something. Why is that so fucking bright? It's not that bright in the original. The fuck? The fucking sun right in front of me. Now he can move. You want to be careful not to cause too much damage to him. The AI behavior for this Banshee is really stupid, so yeah, just keep that in mind when you're doing stuff. You gotta dumb it down a little bit for him. I need him to follow me through. Can't get stuck on shit. There we go, he's through this part. Moving on. Make sure he stays with us.
Oh, next time, beat it.
Last time I lost sight of him, and I think he went all the way out of the tunnel again.
Demon flare.
Right here. Get over here, Banshee. This is a really dumb Banshee. Alright, he's in the area I need him to be. Nice. Now we can clear this area out. Now we need him to follow us in. Now it's important that you don't board him yet until you get to a certain point, otherwise it'll once again launch you through, and there needs to be a checkpoint that occurs as you're doing it. Otherwise you won't be able to get the skull, or the not garrison, but the Scarab Gun. Be very delicate with him. I think actually the wings do need to be shot off. You don't want to cause too much more damage to him. This is the tunnel right here, the one with the red. You want to guide him to it. Make sure that he's in front of you. And then board. You get a loading. You board. You should have the Banshee now. Just fly around. I am going to try to clear this out for the sake of clearing it out. Point, you have the Banshee, there's not really anything else prohibiting you from progressing. Clear it out so I can hopefully get a checkpoint. And also, if you happen to get the Banshee on Legendary, you can just fly up here and get the skull. The skull will be right there. Didn't watch that part of the video. But yeah, that would be where the catch skull is. That building I just shot at. Ooh, I almost flew into that. That would have been good. So where you're going now, instead of going through there like you would on foot or in the vehicle, you're going up to that bridge up there. But before that, I want to show the soccer ball location once again. Same building. You would need the Sputnik skull. You jump up with a grenade, and then you do the parkour stuff for this building here. Soccer ball is right there. Do that with the Banshee. Yeah, we're going to go up to the top of the bridge here. And if I did everything right, I should be able to get the Scarab Gun now. You should also get an achievement the first time you do it as well. It's a little bit of flying, but just all the way there. Should be alright. Yeah, where that little cone's at, that's the Scarab Gun. Yeah, and then, like, yeah, everything else is kind of, like, really shitty looking. That's just because I don't think we're really supposed to be out here. Although they put an Easter egg out here, you would think that they would put the skybox, like, in a way that doesn't look like complete shit. Yeah, the original game, you don't even have the city in the background. It actually looks far worse. But yeah, that's where the guy is at, the Scarab Gun, and that's about it. There's not really much else to it. I think you can go back down and complete the mission normally, but you have to like clear it out like at the ground level. I don't think you could take a Banshee the whole way if you wanted to complete the mission from that point. I'm also not too sure. Maybe the same situation like last time with the soccer ball. After you hit a certain like altitude, it doesn't allow you to complete the checkpoint further. Yeah, I think that's the case here. So yeah, just to know, if you guys want that Scarab Gun, you won't be able to complete the mission unless you park the Banshee, complete all the way up until that doorway, and then you go up there and get the Banshee, or the Scarab Gun. But, yeah, anyway, that's it. That's going to be the guide. You should have had the skull, the catch skull, the terminal, the soccer ball, and the Scarab Gun all in one go. So it's a little bit longer of a video, about an hour long, but I tried to do it in an unedited way so you guys were able to see it and all the frustration firsthand, and just so you guys know it's not impossible. Although if you do play on Legendary and you attempt that, you're a psychopath. Let that be known, because that would be basically impossible. Not saying it can't be done. It's just for me that's a no-go. That's a no pass on that. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys found that video helpful. If you guys are doing like a guide or a completion playthrough for yourselves, you guys can get all your skulls and terminals and such. I'll try to have this video up as well as the original campaign mission playthrough, so you guys can do the mission and then quickly after have the guide as well. And I think I owe you guys a guide for the last mission for Outskirts. I don't think I was able to publish all of the skulls and terminals for that one, because the I would have been your daddy skull is a pain in the ass to do, at least in Halo 2, and I think I may have flubbed the video tutorial on that. I may have to go through and check it out actually. But if I owe you guys a guide, I'll get it to you guys eventually. It's just you know, we're just now getting back into making some videos for YouTube. Hopefully you guys don't mind the little bit of a wait. Maybe you guys are dying of anticipation for the next one. We'll try to get it out sooner than later. But that was the guide. Previously we also did the Metropolis mission, so the next mission we'll be playing will be the Arbiter, or I think that's the name of the mission. We're playing as the Arbiter for the next mission. I don't know what the mission is called, but yeah, that's where we transition to the Arbiter side of the story. And then we'll see this. I don't want to spoil it, but we'll see another enemy type in the near future as well. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys liked it, feel free to give us a like and a sub. And if you guys have any advice on how I can improve the guides, feel free to let me know in the comments section. And hopefully we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.